Hi, I'm Mark. In this video, we're going to talk about fall lawn fertilizer. Your fall lawn fertilizer application is the most important one you'll do all year. That's because the lawn is just coming out of a long, hot summer. It's likely heat stressed and maybe drought damaged. Your fall fertilizer application will repair the damage caused by the heat and drought stress of the summer. It'll help to grow strong roots, and it'll make the lawn overall healthy to get it through the long winter. You'll want to find a fertilizer that's specifically formulated for your fall fertilizer application. The easiest way to do this is to find your local landscaping and agricultural supply store. They will typically sell a fertilizer specifically for your area. You'll notice some numbers on the bag. What do those numbers mean? These are a ratio by percentage of weight of the nutrients in the fertilizer. This first one is nitrogen, the second one is phosphorus, and the third one is potassium. The nitrogen promotes growth in the lawn and keeps it green. The phosphorus allows your lawn to grow strong roots. The potassium helps the overall health of your lawn. It helps the lawn to fight off drought, stress, and other lawn disease. In our fall fertilizer, we have quite a bit of nitrogen. We want the nitrogen to give us a blast of growth at the end of the year to help with the overall health of the lawn. We have a relatively small amount of phosphorus. That's because you can put too much phosphorus on your lawn. So we've been applying phosphorus with our other applications all year. At this point, we need just a small amount to maintain the phosphorus level. And again, this is the one that's going to grow our roots. The potassium level is fairly high, and that's because we want to promote a good, healthy lawn so it'll overwinter well. So I'll go ahead and load the fertilizer into the spreader, and we'll get started with the application. Let's talk a minute about application rates. The bag tells us that we should apply 5 pounds of this product per 1,000 feet of lawn. Lower down on the bag, we have the spreader settings for various popular spreaders. Now, the easiest way to make sure that you get the right amount of fertilizer down on your lawn is to pick a fertilizer program from one source, say your local ag store like I'm using, and then use one of their recommended spreaders that they have the settings for on the bag. As I apply the fertilizer, I want to just slightly overlap my passes so that I get consistent coverage across the lawn. You want to be careful that you don't overlap too much, or you'll end up with stripes of excessive growth with regular growth in between. Another way you can do this is to set your fertilizer spreader at a half application rate and then go over the lawn twice in a cross pattern. So one direction, and then go the opposite direction or perpendicular to your first application. That'll ensure that you get good, consistent coverage of your fertilizer. With the shape of my yard, it's hard for me to do the cross-hatch pattern, so I'm going to do straight stripes. In situations like this where I have a sidewalk and grass on both sides, a trick I like to use is I actually run the spreader down the sidewalk. That puts the proper amount of fertilizer on the park strip and some onto the main lawn. And then later, I'll use my blower to clean the fertilizer off of the concrete. That's how easy it is to fertilize your lawn in the fall. Doing this little bit of work now will ensure that I have the first green lawn come spring.